welcome to your love reading for the week of April 12th. Thank you guys so much for being here. Glad to have you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. So guys, at the end of this reading, I'm going to answer a yes or no question for you guys. So throughout the reading, just think of what your question is. So when we get to the end of the reading, I can answer that for you. It'll be the very last thing that I do. All right, and I will show these cards to you once I get them all out, all right? Wow, Gemini. All right, let's start here. So if you haven't watched my channel before, you haven't watched this particular reading, the weeklies are shorter than the monthlies, which are already posted. So if you haven't watched the monthly April, that is up, and so is the singles for April. Anyway, this particular spread right now, the overall energy is for you. That's the energy that you yourself are taking on during this week in love. Everything else here is interchangeable. It can be for you, the person you're dealing with, outside influences, whatever. We'll get to that as we go, okay? But you, yourself, Gemini, are in this Page of Coins energy. So you are either considering an offer from someone or you're offering something to someone, and it's meant to be committed. It's a stable offer. It's not just sex-based. It's not all, you know, crazy emotional. It's meant to be stable. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Can be somebody expressing that they actually want a commitment or a higher level if you're already in one. Oh, with the Hermit. Can be an offer directed towards a Virgo or from a Virgo. Doesn't have to be, though. So it's like you're in this Hermit energy, right? You're hiding out. You're isolated right now for whatever reason. You put yourself there, though. It's just, you just kind of had to go within for a little bit. But there is this offer hanging out there if you want it. Or, you know, you could be considering coming out of isolation and seeing what's out there. Let's see. The Two of Coins reversed. All right, so this is overwhelmed energy, guys. And I think that what happened here was you might have had like two different options here, or you were just juggling a lot of responsibilities in your life that don't have anything to do with love at all. But you got really overwhelmed. You had to go within. You had to hide out for a little bit. And now it's like you're emerging after you have let go of some of those responsibilities. Or if it was two different people, maybe you dropped one of them and are deciding to commit to the other one. All right. That's Capricorn energy, by the way. In your recent past, the Four of Swords reversed, Libra energy. This is recovery. So there was some kind of recovery period for someone here, whether it's you or someone that you're dealing with. I think it's probably you, since you also have the Hermit energy. It's kind of the same energy, just not as heavy. All right. So this is self-care. It's recovery. Maybe you had some kind of a physical illness you had to recover from, or it's some emotional issues that you had to recover from. All right. But that's in the recent past. If that's not you, then that was the person that you're dealing with. In your present, you have the Four of Coins, Capricorn again. So this is holding something really close to you. It can also be covering up your heart chakra, like kind of like closed up within yourself, or holding on to something really tightly here. Let's see. What is this Four of Coins for a Gemini? The King of Swords. There you are, showing up in your own reading, upright, which is phenomenal, Gemini. It's really good. Anyway, so this is going to be your energy, or the person you're dealing with. It is air, obviously. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you or the other person here is trying to be really, really smart about what's happening here. Whatever this potential connection is, or even if it's just getting back out there and dating after a period of not, somebody's trying to be real logical about the whole thing, trying to keep their heart chakra covered with the Four of Coins. They're just trying to, I don't want to say that it's you or them lacking emotion, because that's not what it is. You're just trying to not look at it from an emotional standpoint. It's like you don't want your emotions to get in the way. You're trying to be really smart about everything you have going on. Okay? Real good with communication. That's like an authority figure. If this is the person you're dealing with, it is mature energy. It's or you know, even if it's you, it's mature, it's protective, it's cutting anything out of your life that isn't serving you. It's real intelligent energy. And you guys, for all of my Gemini friends, all the Geminis that I know in my personal life are some of the most intelligent people I know. Okay. Also in your present, you've got the Ten of Wands reverse, Sagittarius energy. This is you practicing healthy boundaries. With that King of Swords there, it's kind of like, okay, so King of Swords is actually Archangel Michael, if that's your thing. It's about protection. It's about protecting yourself. It's about cutting anything out that isn't serving you or is harming you in some kind of way. You know, people that don't know boundaries, you're not allowing that anymore. And you also have that Two of Coins reversed in your overall, remember, that's overwhelmed energy. It's things getting dropped. Well, with this, actually, this isn't even, it's the Nine of Wands. But anyway, it's practicing healthy boundaries. So whereas like you might have been like fighting for something hardcore, you're not anymore. You're not about it. You're not gonna, if something is bullshit, if something requires you to constantly like fight for it, like constantly like, you know, the kind of situation I'm talking about, right? Where like the relationship it's like difficult and challenges, and it's like you're constantly having to like fight for this connection. You're not doing that shit anymore. You know, you're done with that. You're dropping that shit. Anything that's going to cause you to be in some kind of damn drama or act like you have to prove some shit to somebody, you're not about that, and you're giving that shit up. Okay? So, good for you, Gemini. All right, in the immediate future, though, we do have the Ten of Swords, which is your energy, by the way. When I say that, I mean it's Gemini, but it could be you or them going through this. It's a closing out of something. It can be an ending to a connection, but with it being the Ten of Swords, okay, so it looks really ominous, right? This guy's really hurt. It's really hurt energy, but it's the end of it. It's not going to get any worse, okay? It's putting all of that hurt in the past. Like, you're done with that shit. You had to give up on something, and you had to really use your head about it. That's what I mean with the King of Swords. Like, so it's not that you don't have emotion, it's that you had to pull your emotion back in order to give up on something. And yeah, it hurts, it sucks, somebody really feels like shit over it, probably both of you, but you know what? That's it, it's done. You can only move up from there, okay? All right. Ooh, heavy energy, Gemini. Lord. Let me get you another one on that Ten of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Yes, walking away from disappointment. Anything that doesn't serve you. That is like the theme in this whole ass reading for you. So good job, guys. Walking away from anything that's disappointing. Even if you filled up all of these 8 cups, you're leaving them behind, because your 10th cup, it isn't here. You're going to find that 9th and 10th cup. What's actually going to fulfill you, make you feel content, not disappointed. That's where you're headed. Or somebody else is, whatever. In your obstacle, you have the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. Same energy. This is leaving a difficult situation, but it's in an obstacle. So there is a resistance here. If you're leaving a connection behind, or, it doesn't even have to be a whole ass relationship. It can just be a mindset, a belief system, okay? And this is that kind of a relationship that I was just talking about up here with this Nine of Wands reversed, right? Feeling like you have to fight for a connection. That's what this is. So it's a situation where there's like a lot of conflict, and finally you're just like, you know what? I'm taking everything that I learned here and I'm getting the hell out of here, because relationships are not supposed to be this difficult. All right? But since this is coming up in your obstacle position, there's a resistance here. There's somebody kind of staying in something, and I don't think that it's you. I think that somebody is really trying to hold on to you. And again, with that Four of Coins, that's like resistance to letting go of something, right? So I think that somebody here in this connection, and I don't think it's you, I think it's the other person, but cross watchers, don't get mad. I could be wrong. It could be them. I think that somebody's trying to let something go and the other person's trying to keep them there. Which, I mean, that's how it goes, right? Whatever. All right, your advice is the Three of Cups, Cancer energy. This is about socializing. Get yourself out there, socialize, be with friends and family, all right? Let your friends and family help you. Be social. Don't close yourself off, because if you're in this Ten of Swords energy and you're hurt, you know, people can help you. All right? That's all. It's all about socializing. You could meet somebody through your friends, you could meet somebody through your family, but either way, it's about celebration. It's about being with friends and family. Okay? All right. Let's get your energy with the different signs. Gemini with air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is that for my Geminis dealing with another air sign? The Magician. You guys are probably a power couple. You're really manifesting some good shit with that person. All right. Or you got an air sign manifesting you. Geminis dealing with water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. How are my Geminis dealing with water signs? The Emperor reverse. There might be control issues in that. And I have to say, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, which I am, you guys, so you guys are one of my favorite signs, okay? And I think Geminis and Scorpios are a lot alike, but I think that's why there's control issues. I always look at you guys as like talkative Scorpios. All right, anyway. So there's going to be control issues in that connection, and there's some issues with the masculine. All right, Gemini is dealing with fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's up for my Geminis dealing with fire signs? The Two of Wands. You guys are at a place where you need to decide what you're going to do with that one. It's time to pick a path there. You going to go with it or no? Gemini's dealing with earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What is up for my Geminis dealing with earth signs? Queen of Swords. Ooh. So they either allow you to really be yourself, really be in your power, or there's a level of kind of detachment there, you know, and that might be this connection that you might be trying to cut off or be just really smart about. I think it looks good, though. I think for you to be, for Queen of Swords to come up with an earth sign, I think it's that you are allowed to be your whole self with them. Know what I mean? Jelly bean. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? Shit, it's a good thing you guys are my last one today. All right, Gemini, yes or no question. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Focus on your question, okay? All right, Gemini, here we go. Yes or no for my Gemini friends. Yes or no. What do we have? That's a no. Ace of Wands reversed. I hope you wanted it to be a no. All right, guys, take care. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you tomorrow.